Okay.
The Americans are more loud humour, like it has to be really loud and has to be a lot of stuff moving in the background.
That's true.
The Germans just have no humour.
Oh my goodness.
In Canada and the US, you have to.
Can you just get off the Germans' nuts for a second? Buongiorno Freaks and Geeks, welcome to another video. So with that being said, I will be reacting to this video playing behind me now. Before we get into it, please remember to subscribe, like, and write down in the comments below what your highlights were. Truth or myth from Dating Beyond Borders, Brits react to Stereotypes. Now, this video is actually 2 years old at the time of me watching this. I've never seen it before. I'm very excited. I want to see at least 2 Indian people, 1 black guy, and I guess the rest can be white. I don't know. I don't care. But yeah, Britain's a melting pot, a cultural utopia, if you will. And I want to see what the stereotypes are. And yeah. And if they're, well, I would know if they're true or not, because I am a proper Brit from London town. What stereotypes do I think will come up? Obviously that everyone lives in massive houses, and we've got really bad teeth, and we all know the Queen, and we all have horses, and we all drink tea as soon as we wake up. What other stupid stereotypes? I don't know. We'll see. Let's go.
We don't really have our food. We just stole everyone else's, then made it a little bit greasier.
You're making us sound like colonizers again.
Controversial. The C word was brought up, and I'm here for it. Brits get piss drunk every chance they get. Obviously that's truth. Like, the first time I got drunk was in a park, like probably 5 minutes from my house. I was 15 and it was an alco pop. I can't believe I ever got drunk on it. But obviously I was much tinier than I was now, so it didn't have much distance for it to travel. I guess the alcohol, that's why I got drunk so quickly. But yeah, this is definitely true.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah,
100%.
It's rainy, it's grey, let's go to the pub.
I showered before I came here. Can you smell it on me? Is that obvious?
When I went home for 2 weeks in Britain, my liver did not like me.
We drink a lot, gets a bit rowdy.
I really want to know where this is filmed in, because it doesn't seem like the Brits are in their own country, so they're gone somewhere else. I did a video looking at Americans, and they weren't in America, so I would really be interested to know where in the world this Dating Beyond Borders is set and filmed, where the location is. That would be quite cool if someone could tell me in the comments, please.
Next thing you know, there's police everywhere, sirens going off, and I'm in an alleyway holding a kebab, trying to hide.
It's just like built into your genes.
Yep, I would agree. Brits can't handle sunshine and get burnt immediately. Speaking as a Brit myself, I don't burn easily. I am burnt already. So yeah, this is false. Plus, I just seen all of the contributors to this little video. No one's black or Indian. Actually, one of them is a bit dark, but she could have gone into the tanning booth for a little too long, or put on fake liquid tan for this video. I don't know, but yeah, come on, this is a myth. And if you are of the paler complexion like Ed Sheeran, just put on some sunscreen. It's fine.
Half Scandinavian, half Scottish, so I don't stand a chance, really.
Well, I'm brown, so like I can deal with the sun. But,
I'm not.
But
I'm
yeah,
Casper.
I think you picked the 2 like pasty Brits though, because my mum's from Scotland, so I don't tan. This is as good as it gets.
My mum burns though. She's like, she'll go out in the sun for 10 minutes, she'll just come out looking like a traffic cone.
In the UK, I wear an SPF 30 and that's strong. Here, I wore an SPF 30 and my shoulders blistered, and I had to wear SPF 50 every day.
You know you're in England when it's 15 degrees and everyone's got their t-shirt off.
Yeah. Shorts are out.
Boiled lobster, literal boiled lobster.
Mostly true. Yeah, obviously, mostly true. Given who your panelists are, they're all pasty-faced pale people. Makes no sense. Of course they're gonna burn. Like that's like saying a cat will drown if it goes into water. I don't know what I'm trying to make the comparison. Crap analogy, I know, but yeah, of course they're gonna burn. But come on, man, this is outdated. This is definitely 2 years old. 2 years old. This video is. God damn it. Brits all sound immensely posh. Of course they don't, because you can take it from the guys in this video, obviously from my accent as well. I'm not posh. I think the census shows that only 10% of the country goes to private education. Like, this is before you get to university, because obviously everyone has to pay for university, except for the Scots, by the way. But yeah, England, I think Wales has to pay for university as well. Does Northern Ireland have to pay for university? I don't know. Don't care. But yeah, before you get to university, before even the question of university, I think only 10% of the population is privately educated. So, and even those people that go to private education don't come out with posh accents. So how are we all going to sound posh? Come on. Myth.
I mean,
No, absolutely. Yeah.
We're from the north, so
Yeah.
probably
Not posh at all.
not posh.
All the North Americans think I'm posh, but where I'm from, the posh people don't really like to stand next to me, to be honest.
Yeah, my accent like thickens when I Skype my mum, and so I go, "Oh, she ain't been out the house, has she?"
Yeah, I've had Australian quite a few times because I think they
Yeah.
can't figure it out. They think you don't sound posh enough to be British.
No, you just don't have a neutral enough accent to sound, as you said, British or the stereotypical English accent, because I don't think they're talking about the whole of Britain when they talk about the English accent, because obviously you don't include Scotland or Northern Ireland or Wales. I just think you being from up north also excludes you from that conversation. Brits are extremely polite and say sorry a lot. They do say sorry a lot, but not because they are being polite. It's because it's a knee-jerk reaction. I think Brits are taught to say sorry from a very young age, even if you don't mean it. So yeah, that's why. And yeah, we're not polite. We voted flipping Brexit because of too many foreigners.
I think we do say it quite a lot though, yeah.
Do that thing of like someone will bash into you on the tube and then you'll say sorry.
I've just been living in London and they're like, no, it's get the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
No one apologise for anything.
But is it because you're sorry, or is it just a reflex?
Reflex,
Yeah.
definitely.
You're not really sorry, you hate them.
I mean, like, even in the London riots, like, all the people who were rioting in this one store, there was only like a small gap in the window, and all the rioters formed a little queue. So we are fairly polite, and you know, even when we riot.
Brits love tea. I knew this was going to come up. No, we don't all love tea, because I never grew up drinking tea because I'm lactose intolerant and black.
So like, it's black tea with like a milk and a sugar, and everyone has like their favourite type of tea. And
You've got like tea wars as well. Like you've got people who love the PG tips, people who love the Tetleys. Me personally, I'm a Yorkshire tea girl.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't really like tea.
Just like a go-to. Someone's died, cup of tea. Someone's done well in a football match, cup of tea.
I was in LA and I went to some like English cafe thing. I was like, I want an English breakfast. She goes, what do you want to drink? I said, I'll have a cup of tea, please, darling. A little bit of milk, 2 sugars.
Yep.
And she brought it to me. It was like this berry shit with lavender. And I was like, what the fuck's this? I said,
How'd you put milk in berry and lavender?
take it back.
An English garden, that's what that is.
Yeah, I know. It felt like my grandma's bathroom.
they give you orange pekoe a lot, and they think that Brits drink orange pekoe. We don't
What is
drink
that?
Sorry if anyone likes orange pekoe, but
What is
the
it?
devil's piss.
No, don't, no, that's wrong. Don't say 90%. It's not true. Brits have terrible food. But what are we talking about when we say British food? Because I don't actually eat any British food. I don't even know what British food is. Like, you need to give me a definition. I think that the most British thing I eat is probably an English breakfast. And even then, most of the components are from Spain or something. So, yeah, tell me. I don't think traditional British food is probably terrible, but British dishes, which are usually imports, is great and fine.
In London, you say, like, what's a typical English meal? I mean, you guys, like Americans or international people, think, oh, fish and chips. You go and ask Dave down the pub, he'll say, yeah, chicken tikka masala.
Scotland, we've got everything's just deep fried. We've got the deep fried Mars bars. We've got the haggis.
Disgusting.
Yeah, you just chuck it in a fryer.
Fish and chips isn't really something that's... It's not good, is it? But
No, it's great.
Well, we used to have like really good school dinners as well once upon a time. We used to
What?
have these things called turkey Twizzlers.
They've got like 0.1% turkey in it.
yeah,
Right.
it's just,
Where
it's
did
not,
he
it's
go
not
to
really meat.
school?
No, it's not
Well,
meat.
it got banned by this guy called Jamie Oliver.
Twat.
Things like shepherd's pie, Barrington mash,
Okay, some context there. They called Jamie Oliver a twat for two reasons. Number one, he took away their junk food. Number two is because he's a southerner and they're from up north, and northerners don't like southerners because they think we're all posh and rich and that we talk down to northerners. We do talk down to northerners, but we're not all posh and rich. So that's why. And plus, he was saving you guys' lives, man. I wish I had a Jamie Oliver when I was younger. I wouldn't have had cardboard every day at school. I think it was cardboard. And they called it chips. But whatever, yeah.
Sunday roast.
a good shepherd's pie.
It's all just like cold weather food, which, yeah.
It's comfort food
Yeah.
because it's raining all the time.
What does that mean? Brits don't show any emotions. Yeah, this can be true, I guess. I think we are told quite often really to like have a stiff upper lip and all that rubbish and never show any emotions. And I don't know if you've seen The Crown. The Crown is told never to well, not The Crown, but people like the Queen and her children and her husband are told to never show emotions because duty takes precedent over everything. So yeah, we don't show emotions, and it comes from the top downwards. Like we saw, like the only time Theresa May showed emotions when she lost her job. Can you imagine that? Like she did the most terrible job in history, and she cried because she lost it. God, I would have to do 5% of what she did in my day job, and I would be out the door. Not even no disciplinary, just straight sacked. And she was complaining that she lost her job after that, just doing mishap after mishap. But whatever, yeah, no emotions.
In relation to certain nationalities, I think that's true.
Yeah.
We're a bit more in touch with our emotions than, say, the Swedes.
We kind of simmer a bit.
Swedes?
And then we wait until we hit boiling point and then discuss our emotions.
We're not like German emotionless, where it's like, oh no, your mother's died, you must work tomorrow. We're English died. Oh, all right, you can have a day off.
Comes from
Some slight xenophobia against Germans, as usual. That is definitely a staple of, I guess, the British psyche. It's just like whenever we're put down or feel inferior, we'll just put the Germans just a bit lower than us. Actually, that's what they need to do. So they need to do, what do Brits and Germans think of each other? That'll just be an all-out race war. But that's why I don't think Dayton Beyond Borders would actually do that, to be fair. But yeah, it's a fault.
some like working class culture like after the war, where you just get your head down and get on with it. Really.
Yeah.
We fought the World War II,
You never,
right?
you
And
never,
we come out
you
because
never
we're
fought
resilient.
anything.
I'm just saying. Without sounding like a nationalist.
Yeah.
I'm not a nationalist. I'm just so, oh god.
You never fought anything, mate. Brits have an incredible sense of humour.
We
I would
like
agree.
taking the mick or like taking the piss out of people.
Banter.
So it can come across quite brutal.
Banter.
When you tell a joke to someone who's not English, sometimes it feels like you have to write it out on a blackboard with all this algebra.
American humour is quite like, yeah, look at me and laugh, whereas like British humour
like
is a bit
dry
more
and
self-deprecating.
subtle. Like you
Yeah.
have to work to kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, self-deprecating.
The Americans are more loud humour. Like it has to be really loud and has to be
Yeah.
a lot of stuff moving in the
That's
background.
true.
The Germans just have no humour.
Oh my
In
goodness.
Canada and the US, you have to.
Can you just get off the Germans' nuts for a second?
to say to people, oh, I'm kidding, after you're sarcastic, because then they genuinely think you're being serious and that you're being a horrific person.
What stereotypes are you sick of hearing? That everyone in the UK is white. That's just me though, so I don't know what these guys are going to say.
I get Harry Potter pretty much every day. And a child on the streetcar asks you, could you please say Wingardium Leviosa? It's not fun.
But you do look like Hermione a bit. Nah, she doesn't. She really doesn't. But I think she's got the same hair colour as Ron Weasley. So maybe that's who they were going for.
Like 99% of the time, people are like, oh, so you're like the girls from Geordie Shore.
I just get the drunk one a lot, especially when they find out I'm from Scotland. They're like, oh, so you must just be able to drink all the time and like hold your liquor.
Bad teeth.
Yes.
For some reason, people always say Brits have bad teeth.
Yeah.
And I'm like, everyone's got fucked up teeth. Unless you...
If I go out with an American girl or something, she'll start to mock my accent and mimic my accent. Like,
Also, they are in America. So that's where... So that must be where the Dating Beyond Borders studio is located, in America. But why did, when I did the American video, they sounded like they weren't in America. I don't know. Whatever. I'm glad that's established. I hope that's established. I don't know. Someone still put in the comments whether the Dating Beyond Borders studio is in America or somewhere else in the world. Or Canada. Could be Canada. Is it in Canada? Could be Canada. Yes. I'm going to go with Canada.
like, hello, I am from England. I just think to myself, just stay silent, Dino, because maybe she'll put out.
What do you want the world to know about Brits? We're not all white, please. That's all. That's all. Someone in this video, please say that as well.
We're coming for you. Again. Part 2.
We'd really like you to let us stay in your countries because ours is a mess.
We love you, Europe. Please take us back.
That's true.
That's what I want to say.
Cool.
Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed another.
So that was Brits doing what they do, reacting to stereotypes. What I would like to see is like British people being involved in the what do Northern Europeans think of each other. I don't know if that will be possible post Brexit and us leaving the EU, but that would be something I would love to see in the future. Even if Dating Beyond Borders wants to get me in via Zoom, I would do that happily. Yeah, so that's cool. Hey, thanks for watching the video, guys. If you have the gram, you can follow me using the tag in the left-hand corner. If you have Snapchat, why? Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave me a message down in the comments so I know you exist. Ciao, see you soon.